Alright, here we are. Fall Guys. Free to play. Free for all. Same difference. Let's see how this all turns out. I'm worried. Like, seriously. Like, if I'm being completely 100% honest. Huh, Red Kite Games. Okay. That's new. The screen's now blue. Yeah, I agreed to the EULA. Downloading content. I'm hoping we're already signed in. Last time the game updated, it was already signed in, so... Yep. Legacy Pack Rewards. I got the Regal costume. I got a Feisty Dwarf. I got Free Falling nickname. Ezio Auditore. I got the Legend nameplate. Regal costume bottom. Ezio top. I got Veggie Dog. Feisty Dwarf. Bottom half of the Veggie Dog. And we had 116 crowns that have now been translated to 348,000 kudos. Currently, we have 203,000 kudos. So we've basically doubled. Almost tripled, but doubled our amount of kudos. I'm gonna miss our crowns. Honestly, one of the things I really liked about Fall Guys was how it was unique. And that, hey, if you got these crowns, you got a chance to get these better rewards, right? I liked that. I'm actually kind of disappointed that they're taking one of the most interesting mechanics in Fall Guys. They're straight up taking away. That does kind of suck. I'm gonna miss you, crowns. Especially because I had so fucking many of them as well. Right? I mean, I know I never spent them, but I'm gonna miss them. Enjoy Season 1 Premium Pass on us. Season 1 unlocked. Alright, so those are the two rewards we got. Tier skip. I have no idea what that means. Collect instant roll. So... Oh, did I just equip that top? Whatever. I have no idea what tier skip is, and I'm afraid to click it. So let's go through the season pass. Leap of Faith. Bird. Oh, Dragon Bottom. Okay. Middle half. Ooh, a pink faceplate. Oh, it doesn't actually... Let's get into... Oh. New season means new seasonal pass. There's loads of show bucks. New costumes. Welcome to Free For All. Break out the sweet sweatbands and prepare for the new season with the Stadium Stars show. Keep you challenged. It starts tomorrow. Let's just top. Oh, we can favorite stuff. Okay, so we know about that. Half and half. And see, it keeps saying free, and I don't know what that means. And, like, what's the difference between free and... Again, I'm so scared. Like, we now have these show bucks, which are basically Fall Guys equivalent of V-Bucks. And I'm so worried about what these mean, because I really don't want this game to come about free to play, or, like, a crap show. I'm really worried about that. We don't know what that is. 200 kudos at level 10. How much was it? Again, normally in the game, you would have gotten a crown. I know the season pass is way bigger than the previous one. a crown. Okay, we had 100 and wait, we had 116, and we got what, 34,000. I should have done the conversion rate real quick. We had 116, or I'm gonna do 340,000 divided by 116. So yeah, I guess each crown was worth about two. Again, my numbers are probably a little off, but each crown was worth about 100, roughly 200 kudos. It doesn't feel like a lot, but okay. Top and bottom, pink faceplate. That's cool. Oh, this is the best. So there's one bottom, but then you can have different parts of the costume. I think this is a neat one. This dragon costume has a ton of potential. Safety helmet. Oh, three-pointer. Ooh, look at that. That's interesting. I really do like all the different colors of faceplates. Oh, Froggy. Cheese bean, so more Among Us. Ooh. Flower. Oh, Bert. Ooh. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Gosh, you get the glasses at 51. Holy crap. Because again, the previous season's passes would end right here. So the season pass, I already know it's 100. It's double that. And what worries me even more with this new season pass being so big is that with it being such a large season pass, did they make the game more grindy? Because we completed last season's pass and then probably had like a month or two to go before this season came out. Like, we don't know, of course, how long this season is, but there's a lot of things that they could easily fuck up. Oh my gosh, that's interesting. So they're giving you these show bucks a lot. Because I know if you complete the season pass, you can get the next season pass, basically. And I haven't even gone to the store yet. Like, oh, we can get mayoed. Sumo. Ooh, a rhino. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, a sword. Maybe an avocado. Ooh, I like that one. That one's nice. Ooh, backpacks? It's a headpiece, obviously. That's interesting. Top head of the... Donut. Oh, we are a dedicated donut. This is the part that breaks my heart, though. The costume I'm most excited for is 99. Fuck, man. Oh my gosh. Now, if we head over to this next one, your crown ranks and ranking rewards are displayed here. We have added new ranks to the end. Any reward you should have received should have been sent to your inventory. So we have what? 182 crowns. 7 crown shards. So I'm pretty sure again, this is stuff we already had. Right? We already had this stuff. And if I remember correctly, like the max crown rank is like 4. It's nice that this is actually a chart in the game. Before you just had to look this stuff up online. It is nice that like it's now here. But yeah, getting some... I mean, I've seen people with this golden chicken costume before. I know they exist. But, right, getting these thousands of wins... Oh my god. And yeah, the max is still 450. I think the max used to be, I don't know. I want to say the max used to be 450. It might have been less than that. I kind of don't remember. Like, it might have been somewhere around here. I don't remember. I know I've seen people with that plate as well. Like, some people like this do exist. But it's just wild to think about. Of course, you have the paid season starter pass bullshit. A tier skip. Featured costumes. See, this is the kind of shit I fucking hate. And I knew this was coming. Oh my god. And like, you can, I think for completing the entire season pass, you can only get, like, I think it's like 1,500 crowns or something like, or 1,500 of these show bucks. So it's not that much. And yeah, even your most basic shit. And this is the actual stuff that people might care about. But yeah, I know what they're going to do is they're going to take all the cool costumes that, you know, would have been crowns in the past and put them into the Showbucks into the featured Showbucks category. I can already see it coming. It sucks that we can no longer see what the costume looks like.
8 days to refresh.
What?
8 days to refresh. 8 days to refresh.
Oh my god.
Awful.
Oh my god.
If you
8.
go on your dailies, they all cost the bucks.
Yeah, no, that's bull. Again, this is what I was worried about. Once it went free to play, they were going to start charging the show bucks for everything, right? Like before, this would have been a crown costume. Nope. Now it's a full-blown, oh, you have to spend real money to get this. Or, you know, you get to level, what? Let's see, okay, wait, that's an $800 costume. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to get to level 59 just to get that for free. Because I'm assuming getting a crown doesn't get you any of these points. Right? Like, I'm assuming getting a crown doesn't get you any of these show bucks. And yeah, of course, right, 1,000. So basically you spend 1,000. You spend $8 just for one of these costumes. That, again, in the previous non-Epic Games version would have been, I don't know, this costume might have been 10 crowns. It might have been less. I don't know. And yeah, this only refreshes every 8, the kudos stuff. You know, the stuff that you can actually get, the stuff that I have like 5,000 of now. 500,000. It refreshes not even once a week. It's even longer than that. Oh my god. This might be the end of Fall Guys, honestly. Like, I know some people are going to eat this up, but for me, this might be the end of the game. I mean, I have a bunch of costumes and whatnot, but man, this is fucking scummy. And I saw this coming. I saw the future. And yep, like, I was hoping that these show bucks were just going to be for buying the season pass or whatever. But no, of course, because that's what they kind of made it sound like. Nope. Nope, it's gone full Fortnite. Because, of course, you can't just have a game that's... And I know Fall Guys originally had you paying money for kudos. Right? And that was always kind of... I always took issue with that. But it never felt... It never... In Fall Guys, it never felt impossible to get something. Now, it just straight up feels impossible. Right? Like, I'm never going to get any of this stuff. And, you can only get it for 5 more hours. I'm sure they'll bring in new stuff every day, but... Yeah, like this stuff, like the item shop, I know, I want to say refreshed. There was a daily part, but then there was a part that updated every 3 days, which I'm assuming is this featured bit. Which, couldn't you use the wolf costume? Couldn't you used to get that with just crowns? Am I going crazy here? Was the wolf costume a paid costume? I literally don't fucking remember anymore. And I love how it's like save 400 show bucks. So what is this supposed to be 1,000? Would your $8 show buck purchase not give you that costume? Right? Is that what but when it says save 400, that makes me think that buying this 1,000 literally will only get you some of this bullshit. It won't even get you like a full costume. Fuck, man. This is how they ruin the game. I know it's gone free to play now, and I am more willing to give free to play games benefits of the doubt. And yes, of the original Fall Guys, right, the game that came out almost 2 years ago now, did I get my money's worth out of it? Yes. But is this how you ruin the game? Also, kind of maybe yes. We need a new costume. Is this? Maybe this is one we've always had. Oh, look, it's the Pride one. Neat. I honestly don't even know what costumes I have anymore. I haven't looked through this in so long. That's not bad. I'm looking for one specific one. Oh, we got the crown. A-lister. Yeah, we got some costumes, that's for sure. I have I know they're putting all these costumes in the shop, and I would probably never use most of them, but like, it's still, there's a certain principle to these things, you know? But it also kind of doesn't matter anymore. Let's be the golden hot dog. One of my craziest achievements in the original game. Which, by the way, part of me kind of considers this a new game. Like, with how much has changed, it partially does feel like a new game. Let's go with this one. Pattern, I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. Show selector. Let's do the new stuff. Sure. And then we have challenges. So you've got the daily challenges, which, you know, give you kudos and experience. Earn a silver medal in a duo show, qualify for any round in a squad show, qualify in any show, play any show. And then you've got weekly challenges. So, right, win a show. So this is some of the new stuff. And yeah, win a show, run for 2,000 seconds, play any round, and do that 35 times, earn a gold medal in any show, run for 300,000. And yeah, as you can see, you get like over 1,000 experience from those. And you've got these, and then all of the crown shards are now relegated to this category, right? So you can no longer get, crowns, because I feel like crowns honestly mean a lot less now. Crowns really aren't that special anymore, right? We've now got, oh, these challenges give us these special crowns, and they go for what, over 2 months? So that's a while, these marathon challenges. But this is what, 2 crowns right here, right? This is what, 4. But I also feel like now crowns mean a lot less. I mean, sure, there are these crown challenges that we can do, but I feel like they don't matter that much anymore, right? Because before, when you win a showcase, you get crowns, and that means something. Now now who cares? You know? I don't know. I guess I'm just... I don't know if I'd say I'm disappointed. I'm just worried. Oh gosh, why does my golden hot dog look so green? You see that as well, right? It looks very green. This, again, this is... Technically, this is everything I feared the game would become. Like... And so that makes me assume that the next season pass is going to be the 1,500, whatever Pokos that you get from completing the season pass. So yeah, if you want to get the next season, unless they just give it to you, I would also not be surprised if you have to pay it's the 1,500 crowns you get while completing the thing. And I should say, I don't have a good comparison on Fortnite. I have not played Fortnite. So it might work the exact same way as this. It might work completely different. It could be a massive disappointment. I honestly can't tell anymore. This is everything I feared. So I think I think it's 38 people. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, my golden hot dog looks green now. So for this one, we gotta go high path or low path. High path is better, definitely. But, I mean... If you fall off, there's ways to get back on, it appears. And then with this edge, you want to take... I know normally it's always like take the tightest corners, right? Take the inner edge to go faster around corners. Like that's how it works in like racing games. But because of how the hammers are laid out, I know you want to take the outer edge. At least that's my experience. It looks a little bit more golden there. I don't know. I probably need to get a new costume. Because we were the same costume for so long, and then we became the Bunger. And then we all have crossplay now. So anyone with a PC is on PC, and anyone with a controller is on something other. So I'm playing on PS5. So anyone, a controller is on anything other than PS5. It could be PC, it could be or it could be Switch, it could be Xbox. It doesn't really say which one. It would be neat to see which one is which, right? To have each one have a unique logo. And anyone without a controller or a PC is on the same system as us. Can't believe it took us almost 30 minutes to just get into a game. Oh, and we're already out. Alright, that took us, what, like 10 seconds? Oh, wow, okay. Any show, qualify for round. Okay, so a lot of shit just happened there. So we got 200 XP. But we did just complete a challenge. Again, I'm curious to see how... I want to compare if you fail on the first round of a challenge, how much XP do you get, versus if you fail on the... in the previous, before the update, how much XP did you get? That's what I'm curious about. That's the big test that matters to me. I'm just... God damn it. They soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it. It's just, gosh. And I know because of how and like technically daily challenges have been there for like I think since like season 3 or 4, but it encourages you to come back, play the game a little bit every day. But yeah, it's interesting that daily challenges no longer give crown shards, because that was, I mean, I bet they might. I would say they might after you beat the get to level 100, no matter who knows how long that takes. But they also might just give kudos. Because something I did feel like I noticed in normal Fall Guys is once you beat the game, once you got to the max level in the crown rank, I felt like they were only the daily challenges were only giving crown shards. Maybe they were giving kudos. I kind of can't remember. Did they ever give kudos? I kind of don't remember. Also, did we get any? I didn't even notice. Did we get any kudos last round for doing the last round? I kind of didn't even notice. I felt like I only saw XP. Oh god, imagine if they only gave kudos for like winning rounds. What a fucking nightmare that would be. I don't know, I guess we'll have to... I mean, if they're giving like 200 kudos in the season pass, is it just become impossible to get kudos by playing rounds? I mean, I already think they might have destroyed their economy, right? The in-game economy. I mean, for new players, it won't matter. I guess it won't matter because they'll only have the new economy to compare it to. But did they? It just blows my mind how many of those costumes in the shop were were show bucks only, right? Like I have I have 500,000 kudos. And fucking nothing to do with it. And I only had like 100 crowns saved up. I'm sure there's players who have 1,000 crowns saved up that have nothing to do with it. Because again, I've seen some of those costumes. I mean, admittedly, there are some people who just spend every crown they get. And like, I'm okay-ish at this game, but I'm definitely not like I said, I've only got what, 180 something crowns total. This is everything I feared. This is the future. This is the future of video game. I mean, it's already been the future for like a few years now, but all video games are anymore are just jobs. Right? They're extra jobs, and Fall Guys might have just become the next job. And the thing is, like, I'm right, all this crown stuff, I think gameplay-wise, the gameplay hasn't changed at all. Like, it's still, and I think the new courses are pretty decent. I also, you know, I was thinking to the stream on Saturday, and even some of the more recent ones, did they remove all team games? I don't remember, I want to say I remember hearing something about, like, team games. But I don't remember. Did they remove all team games from Fall Guys? Or maybe only put them in like squad shows and whatnot? I don't remember. That's the crazy part. Is they might have, and I just don't remember. Yeah, I think gameplay-wise, it's still good. So how these bouncy pads work is, right, we jump on them to gain height. But the more we jump on them, like, the higher we'll go up. Oh my gosh, I got blocked. Oh my god, everyone's right here. And it looks like hitting other beans cancels your momentum, which is a real problem. Okay, we just need 3 more. That's a single gold. Or, you know, a few smaller ones. Come on. Shit. Okay, we're cutting it stupid close here. Yeah, I think the gold rings are worth 3. I don't know. How the jump physics works, like, I understand, like, as you gain more, right, as you jump on a pad more and more, you jump up higher, but it's really, it's kind of strange. So, I remember mentioning a while ago about how I was, like, wondering, like, did they ever fix the ID issue? Because I know for a long time, players couldn't use their IDs on Steam. Right? Because, right, there was, like, this glitch thing. I realized, oh, wait, they did fix the ID issue, because it's now all Epic Game Store account stuff. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. So this is Hexagon, but we're on a giant wheel. You know, not a bad idea. Not a bad hexagon wheel. Not bad. It's definitely different, and I like that. Because, yeah, there's 2 new finales from what I remember. There's this one, hexagon wheel, and then there's the other one, which is, oh gosh, what was the other? It's Basket Fall, and we're out. Or it's not basketball, but it's like you throw balls at each other. So see, we got 70 experience for making it to the finale of a round. Gosh, is that? I don't know if that's how many. And I know we were what, 4 rounds in, but. I have all these questions, and I gotta do some actual research to find answers. So yeah, this one, there's the sci-fi one that's like a lap race as well. It's very similar, but you need to get the speed boosts here. Like, honestly, that's one of the things that these new maps, I don't know if they're any bigger or any larger, but because you have these speed boosts now, you just feel so slow when you're not using them. Wait, am I in this game? Or is it just lagging? Okay, I do see myself over there. Okay, it's just lagging. I was like, wait, did I accidentally screw something up? I know they've been having right with the launch of free to play and everything. I know they've been having server issues. So when it comes to going up these ramps, right, like this right here to avoid those poles, I find it best to not mess with your running angle, but mess with the camera angle instead. In my experience, messing with the camera angle works best for, yeah, getting through those. Same thing with these, getting through those poles. I find it best to, you know, just do the camera angle. Yeah, like that. Like, don't... Like, you can make little adjustments, but what really matters is making sure you have the right camera angle. Were we about to lap somebody? We are. Holy crap. That's... I'll take first. But yeah, so that's my recommendation. Is just, yeah, only adjust the camera angle when going up. There are these outer paths. I haven't used them. And yeah, same thing when you're getting around like the circle where all the poles are, like that one up there. I find it best to just adjust the camera angle when you're going fast enough. And yeah, because yeah, there's those walls that rise up. There's walls that rise up only on the second lap. So there are some adjustments. This one, jumping off that up there is weird, like this right here, because it is easy to like hit the wrong angle when jumping on that one. I don't like it's easy to over jump the bounce pad up there. It's weird to describe, but that seriously is how it works. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like, eggs... I can't even remember the last... I mean, I'm sure we did egg scramble a while ago, but... I do wonder if they've changed, like, how some of this stuff works. It's just my thoughts on it. Because, yeah, I can't remember the last time I played a team game. It's probably been a few weeks. I know, we did Minecraft for a while, so that kind of kept me busy. Oh, gosh, that one ends so fast. Holy shit. All right. Okay, let's just keep going. So volleyball is, we're doing volleyball. I know there's a, I think there's a time limit. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there's a minute and a half. A little more than a minute and a half. Yeah, just get the ball over to the opponent's side. It's, admittedly, some of the angles are kind of weird, like how you hit the ball over to the opponent's side. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. And I do like to dive into it, but if you get your timing wrong, it can really mess you up. Yeah. And we're going out here. Oh my gosh, what was that? What was that? We're still in danger. I mean, volleyball. I mean, we've had basketball. We've had, what's the other one? What's the other bean sport? Yeah, we're out. I don't know. I haven't really done this one. And I have no idea, like, if in, like, a tie, how long it goes for overtime. So one of the weird things they've changed is in the menus. Yeah, in the menus you have to, like, before you could just hit exit once you've been eliminated and get out. Nope, not anymore. Now, I thought we got something there. Earn a gold medal in a race. I guess we got to do it 3 times. Huh, yeah, we probably have to do it more, I guess. I don't know, there's so many challenges now. Like, if we look at all these... And some of these have to be done in specific shows. So we can do these 2, survival, and then we'll switch over to, like, a squads or a duos or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Because one of the things that is different, like, I do, in theory, like the daily and week, right? I loved the daily challenges when they introduced them. Does it make Fall Guys more like a job? Yes. But there are some elements I do like about it. Right? Like, I do like how it gives you, it basically almost guarantees 1 level up per day. Right? No matter how good or bad you're doing, as long as you complete the daily challenges, it's basically a guaranteed level up. But, there are... Right, and one of the things is, before, with the daily challenges, you never had to do a duo. You could... It didn't matter what the show was. So they're now forcing you to, do duos and whatnot. So that... I mean, it encourages different styles of play. Which, in theory, isn't bad. Okay. Yeah, I'd expect the camera to be moving around here. That must be something that's up. Now, unlike the other map where I said stick close, right, stick on the outer corner, this one you want to stay on the outside. This one, it's definitely better to stay on, or stay on the, where on the other map I said stay on the outside. This map you definitely want to stay on the inside. Because, yeah, that does definitely work here. Yeah, that hit is so, that top path is so weird. But it is technically faster. Except for this, right, those gates, in my experience, the gate closer to the wall always goes up first. So, that's another thing to keep in mind. And these, of course, the gates, the speed up gates can also change sides. Oh, I finished second. Okay, that's not bad. And see, the other thing that I will say, I'm going to keep talking about the microtransactions all night. The other thing I will say is that well, yes, they fucking suck. The game is free to play, and technically you don't need them to play the game, right? There's still tons of stuff in the season pass. Admittedly, I thought there were 2 different season passes, a free season pass and a premium season pass, but it looks like there might only be, they might have just combined them into one season pass. So there's both the free and the paid for season pass on, like, the same timeline. And you can only get certain, right, like, so you can only get certain items on the free season pass, or, right, there's probably some sort of asterisk there to how it works. Because admittedly, I think Fortnite might also only have a paid season pass. I know they've given it away for free, depending on like the gimmick of the season. I don't know. There's a lot of balls up in the air right now. And like, I don't want to make any definitive accusation yet. There are definitely some things I'm much more like, oh yeah, I know this. Like everything to do with the shop. But you can also just completely ignore the shop and just play the game. I know, right, I know kids got bullied, though, in Fortnite for being default skinned, right? There were kids who got bullied for having the generic skins in Fortnite. I don't remember what the generic skin is called, but I know kids did get bullied for it. Like, trust me, that's a thing that I know happened. It's not Fonzie, but is it Jonesy? It's something like that. I keep overdoing that. Because, yeah, this is what I mean by taking that inner edge. You get that bit right there sucks. But we've just barely made it. Yeah, that bit with the spinning hammer right there at the very end, it's so much easier on the outer edge. And that's why I say take the outer edge. Oh my gosh. That's wild. One of the things you see the medals over there on the side. That is something that I like. If you play the game enough, you figure out what the medals mean, right? Top 20%, first place. But it is nice that it now, for like new players who don't know that, it just tells you. There are some maps though, like you think, oh, in every race map, first place gets a gold, second place gets a right, or top 20% gets the silver, which always looks blue to me personally. But no, there actually are some maps where top 10% get the gold medal. I don't know any of them, but I know there are some that do work like that. It's really weird when you think about it, but yeah, it does work the game does work like that. Okay, that one lasted longer than 2 seconds, but it also only eliminated 5 people. It also felt easier, like the spinning things either weren't going as fast and there were no doubles. Oh, yeah, and like, we know Master Chief is coming to Fall Guys. I guarantee you that's going to be a costume you have to spend real money on. Because it's not in the Season Pass. And we know there are other Godzilla costumes coming as well. Like, I'm pretty sure I think both Mothra and, King Ghidorah are both coming as well. And you know those are going to be in the Season Pass. Or you know those are both going to be paid for as well. It's going to be... Like, if they were charging kudos for everything, but made it, like, you know, like a good, like, those costumes now cost a lot of kudos, I would still kind of be disappointed, but I more or less get it, you know? Like, but because you have to, the only way to get this premium currency is to spend real-world money, that's the fucking problem. That's where the problem arises. Oh my god, I hate that these other beans can just completely mess up your jumps. Come on, jump. Give me some height. Oh my god, I can't even get any of those. Need a few more. It's definitely not my favorite ring one, but it's also definitely not my least favorite. Like, I definitely, part of me does think that the castle ring one is still worse. The team ring ones, if you're on a good team, the team ring one's pretty good. But if you're on a bad team, the team ring one sucks. Yeah, I know them removing team games. Because I know team games are people's least favorite part. Because it takes control out of the player. And you now have to rely on a group of people. Oh my gosh, what was... it's Fall Guys, that's pretty standard. So, like, I get why they would remove team games, theoretically anyways. Because, especially on normal playthroughs, right? Getting the Infallible achievement, where you have to win 5 games in a row... back when the game first released, I knew people trying to get it, and it was always a team game that ruined them. They could do perfectly well on the normal games, but the team games, they'd have a bad team and that was it. Plus, there was that whole thing with, I want to say it was Yellow Team, where like it was a running joke that Yellow Team was the worst team, and as a result, Yellow Team actually started performing the worst out of any team. Like, it started off as a joke, but because, you know, more people leaned into the joke, it actually started performing worse. So, like, I know that's not a thing that, again, this was, 2 years ago now, but that was a thing that people actually did have concerns about. So, yeah, this is the other finale, Blast Ball, or... Blurn's Ball, whatever it's called. But you got these little balls that you gotta throw. And your goal is to knock people off the ledge with them. And eventually the floor will start falling apart around us. Yeah, like you can already see some of the bumpers falling out. And we're out. It's interesting, you know, it's different. Okay, we got the 2 common goals. And we're making progress in the other ones. Yeah, see, 200 XP, that was basically a level. Yeah. Okay, well, over 300, yeah, we're slow. Again, and when you get some of those bigger challenges, right? Some of these, the weekly ones, that will really start to level you up. It is weird, though, that weekly is over 8 days. 8 days. I find that strange. I wonder if it's just because this is launch week that weekly is off. And that in actuality, from here on, right? Like, they want to basically restart the week every, like, Wednesday or something. Gold. Oh, you gotta do it. So I did earn a gold medal in a race, but you gotta do it 3 times. Okay, I guess let's go into duos first, because that's gonna be the easier one. I think the new maps are good, right? I don't know, but they definitely do make you feel slower, right? Like, because you're doing these boost pads. So I do definitely feel a little slower. Okay. Okay, so these are all... So we're going to get a lot more maps that I do actually know to play on. Gotta win first in 3 races. It's possible. I mean... Just kind of hard. But yeah, we converted all our crowns into kudos. And now I feel like kudos have less use than ever. The game's gone free to play. Totally. Utterly and totally free to play. Honestly, coming first place in races is probably easier in squad shows. I don't think it specifies, but yeah, doing squads is probably if you get a good squad, it's probably much easier to get first place. Yeah, if I had to guess, that makes sense. Okay, so as we come into the ending here. Oh! Oh my god, I was doing so well as well. I mean, I probably wouldn't have beaten that guy, but we hit the freaking pole. Okay, my teammate's not far behind. Okay, we have a chance. My randomly assigned teammate. We'll see if we can keep this lead. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Because, yeah, the third place player... I mean... We'll see. We might actually be good. Might. Yeah, I don't think there's any way. Even the 50... The person who came in first, I don't think. Yeah, with a good team, you can do a lot. Oh my... So I guess there's this thing with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 on Switch, where if you get to the end of the game, there's a bug that makes it unbeatable. So yeah, on the Switch version, you're unable to beat the game. Okay? And not a single review mentioned it, because not a single person who reviewed the game got to the end, which I think is really funny. I know it the whole thing between game journalists and people who hate game journalists is a fucking shit show, but I do find that kind of funny. I love how you can tell which update a map was added in, just based... Because this is a generic map, but you can tell it was added in the Cyberpunk season. What, season 4, I think? Just based on the costumes. Which, it's also... I get why... Right now that the game is free to play, and it's basically a whole new game now, I get why they're starting back at season 1, but it also is kind of annoying, because, you know, now we've got 6 seasons to talk about that are much more of a pain in the ass to talk about now, because, right, like, I know it's like, the easy way around it is just to be like, oh, this is, that was, what was it, chapter 1 season 1, or chapter 2 season, or so we're currently in, like, chapter 2 season 1, or something like that. Like, I know that's the easy way to explain it, and I think Fortnite kind of did it something like that. I don't know. The thing about Fall Guys is Fall Guys has a game show theme that is kind of sparsely mentioned, all things considered, at the end of the day. Like, there are elements of it being a game show. Oh shit, I'm a lone team. I didn't even realize my teammate quit. Fuck. There we go. Oh, we were in a great position there. I mean... Ah, shit. And see, we can't even, like, if I were to do leave show... Nope, your squads are still in contention. There is one thing that does annoy me about that, though, and you'll see it here in a minute. Because, yeah, we're out. There's no... I mean, even getting first place, we're not... Just a few enough teams can still qualify. But, yeah, it's kicking us out of this. Yeah, there's a reason I'm streaming late at night and I didn't do this earlier in the day. because I knew that the servers were gonna have issues. It's just that's how it happened with the original game. Is that I remember Gary Whitta getting really pissed off. Oh, we did qualify? What? Holy shit, we're somehow still in this. It's still stupid I don't have a teammate. But yeah, I remember when Fall Guys first launched, what, August of 2020, Gary Whitta got so pissed off because he just wanted to play the game with his daughter. And it just wasn't working. Yeah, that brings me back. So yeah, I don't think it's possible for us to qualify, because yeah, for every 3 points we get, other teams get 12. So we're literally just playing this to play it. I'm honestly amazed we made it through the last round. Oh, good. I still have my emotes. I do wonder if they're going to do the costume challenges again. One of the things they did at the... I think it started in Season 5. Was they did special costume challenges. Where you had to complete the challenges to get special costumes. Like the glizzy I'm wearing right now. The golden hot dog. I think it was the first ever costume challenge. I think it was. It was either that or it was the Ratchet and Clank one. But yeah, I want to say the golden hot dog was the first ever one. And right, so it was never in the store, so it was never possible to get the golden hot dog after that. And that's why it's one of the special, and especially because I worked my ass off to get the golden hot dog, right? Like you had to, I think you had to win like 4 games to get it, which I know isn't like an insane amount, especially because the new monthly challenges ask you to do 5, but it was a pain in the ass at the time. Right, especially because you only had like 2 days to do it, whereas this, for these longer challenges, you now have a lot more time. Oh, we might have grabbed onto... I know we weren't out either way, but I might have grabbed onto the ledge at the last second there. So this is something that annoys me. When you're in squad shows, on the screen where you get eliminated, you can no longer exit, right? It gives you that warning error. Even though you know your team has been eliminated, instead you have to wait for the next match to load. It's a very small thing, but I find it super annoying. Right? Like, it doesn't mean that much, but it really is kind of annoying. Alright, let's do hopefully just one more duos and then we'll go into squad. Yeah, these are the sacrifices we made for crossplay, which I do have Fall Guys downloaded on my Switch. I was waiting to, of course, boot it up on PlayStation first. But yeah, I do have the game downloaded on Switch. So gosh dang it. I was gonna get Wendy's earlier, and their mobile app wasn't working. Like, it wouldn't let me place an order or anything. I was super annoyed because I wanted Wendy's. I like Wendy's. I have my problems with them, mainly that they fuck up my order all the time. Like, if I get anything more complicated than like let's see. I think like one time it was me and my roommates and we got like 3 combos. And I shit you not, this is a real story. So it was right through. So I got a combo, they got a combo, and someone else got a combo. Someone might have gotten like a Frosty as well. That I think I remember having a Frosty. So like someone may have gotten one. But so I had all those. They gave me right. I go through the drive-through, and they forgot the fucking burgers. So I just they handed me a bag with 3 fries and no burgers, and I was just like, what? And I was so surprised. Of course, I went inside and they corrected it, but like this, I think this was like 2021, so this was definitely still during COVID, but yeah, I was just like fucking blown away by it. And they fucked up my order several times since then. But yeah, if I do like anything more complicated than like 2 combos, they fuck it up. So I love how you can tell how many new players there are just by the costumes people have. Like that guy in like the red superhero Optimus Prime looking costume over there. That was a season, I want to say that was the final reward for season 3. So yeah, you can tell just based on that. God damn it, why am I only with a single person again? Why am I not getting another person in duos? Fuck. We're probably still going to qualify because, I mean, I got 3rd place, so that'll probably still help us, but what? That's annoying. There's a reason the only achievement I'm missing is the team achievement. Right? The one to win it with a squad of 4. Mainly because I don't have any friends. I should really try to get that. If I decide to stop playing Fall Guys because of all this microtransaction and like they made the game more grindy and everything, I'm going to get the Platinum Trophy. I have Infallible. Getting that last achievement, and that's going to be the last thing I do, is get that last achievement. Maybe, I don't know. Yep, we're still in it. Yeah, we're definitely going out here. See, if I have any chance of getting 1st place, it's on like a map like this. Probably not Slime Climb. I've never been, but this one I've gotten 1st place on plenty of times. I don't know why that of all the different like achievements, that's the one that's sticking out to me. Is that one? I hope squad, when we do 4-player squads, that goes better. Oh, seesaw. I don't think I've ever seen seesaws on this before. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, crap. We're doing so well as well. I knew I should have taken an extra second. I just didn't want to. So we're in, what, second? It's not bad, but we're still out. Unless, like, nobody else qualifies, we're still out. Oh, it's just this guy. Okay, we're still in it, I guess. How the fudge we're still in this, I have no idea. Wow, only 5 people made it through. Again, I know we have a lot of new players. And, like, if you've ever wanted to get the Infallible achievement, now might be the best time. Go on Switch. If you've already been playing the game on, like, PC, download it on Switch, turn off crossplay just to play with people on Switch, and you might actually have a chance of getting it. Holy shit, this might just straight up take us to the finale. Probably not, but it might. With this few number of people. Yep, Hexagon. Here we go. So this hasn't changed any. You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. We'll see how long it lasts. That definitely wasn't the right path to go, but I'll take it. Down there, down here, let's come back around this way. God damn it, that guy who jumped ahead. I was hoping he was going to turn. He screwed us. Yeah, jumping is still the best way to go, but of course when you get nearby other people, they start to panic, and when people start to panic, you know, that only creates problems. Yeah, that guy's sitting up there golden because everybody else fell. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There's that guy. Okay, just let's take it slow, steady. We might have a chance. It does definitely suck that we're heading towards this idiot. Yeah, look, I'm gonna bet on that red guy right there. I think he's got the most open area, and as long as he takes it slow. Oh, nope, I guess he's out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the more things change, the more some things stay the same. Of course, it also sucked we were on our own. But we made it to a finale on our own, so I'll take it. I mean, sure. There were silver medal in duos, made a bunch of distance. So did we gain kudos for just doing the show? I'm not entirely sure, and I'm not entirely sure if that's a good amount of kudos. Because I don't... Oh, we did... No, we only got kudos for doing the challenge. God, to think this one challenge was worth almost an entire crown. Because, again, crowns were only worth like 200 something. I might have done my math wrong, but it... Ugh, it's wild. Alright, let's do a squad show. And we just have to qualify from 3 rounds in a cool squad show. Okay. There's so many. I am so freaking behind on movies right now. Haven't seen Bob's Burgers, haven't seen Top Gun, haven't seen Jurassic World, which I know is fucking garbage, but I'm still gonna go see it. Haven't seen Lightyear yet. I'm sure there's something that comes. Oh, and well, Multiverse of Madness comes to Disney Plus tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna watch it. Watch, it's gonna be us that doesn't have a teammate. Yeah, I still, you know, it's funny because like out of all those like 4 movies I just named, like the one that is like a must see is probably Top Gun. But out of all of them, the one I want to see is probably Bob's Burgers. Again, I think Lightyears looks good. I like space shit. You know, like I said before, space stuff is cool. It's astrology that sucks. Astrology sucks, but astronomy is cool. And like the astronomy part of astrology is cool, I should say. Like even like just actually like seeing the constellations in the sky, I think are actually cool. But it's the whole, oh, the stars determine who you're going to be as a person. That's fucking bullshit. Or that someone will dislike somebody else just because they're a Scorpio or whatever. That's I use Scorpio as an example because there's a TikTok where it's like, oh, there are 2 things I hate in this world: Scorpios and trains. Are you a Scorpio? No, and then he's actually a train. Pretty solid TikTok. You know what else? With all these new players, right, it's easier than ever to get infallible. It's also harder than ever to win in these squad shows. I mean, I get it. We all start somewheres. Right? Like, just because I'm showing off probably the most elite costume I have, that's doesn't change the fact that we all start somewheres. And let's just hope we can stay in it for 3 rounds. And then maybe I'll queue up some solos. It does also... I mean, maybe it feels like it takes more time to do daily challenges. But I might just be saying that because, before there were only 3. Now there's, like, 5. But admittedly, some of them are XP, some of them are cash related. So you might just be able to just do the XP ones. But God, I find it so weird that kudos don't give you any, or that playing games don't give you any kudos. You have to do the daily challenges. This guy's not gonna make it. What about our other team member? Okay, they did make it. Yeah, it's so weird that playing games no longer give you, kudos, right? Like, they've basically invalidated their money system. They got rid of the old one and validated their new one. And yeah, now you have just nothing to spend it on. At least not at the moment. That's just wild. And then I thought they said they were reworking crown ranks. Which it would have been cool if they like doubled or even tripled the amount of rewards you get for doing the crown ranks. But no, they just added a few more on. Like, it really... crowns mean... winning games mean less than ever before. Again, it goes back to the jobification of video games. Where every day you're expected to log in and, you know, do your daily tasks. Which, again, this is kind of always how Fall Guys been. Especially since, what, Season 3? Whenever they added the daily challenges. But it now just feels more like that than ever before. We might have lost a teammate. Okay, we do have all 4 of us. I only saw 3. But I guess it doesn't show the player. I'm not bad. I'm not bad at all. I'm not great, but I'm not bad. Again, I might just be doing even better because there's all these newbies. Which, I mean, again, if you're starting this game new, right, you're in a great position. And as I've said before, and I said earlier, technically I paid no money for Fall Guys, but even if I had paid the, what, 25 bucks or 30 bucks, whatever it was at launch, I definitely think over the past year and, what, 10 months, I have gotten my money's worth out of that 20. Again, even though I didn't actually pay that money, again, why can't I quit on this screen? I know I'm eliminated. I should be able to quit on this screen. Before you could quit on that screen, admittedly, sometimes it bugged out, but it's just weird. Just weird. Yeah, I need some solos data, because I'm gonna... Probably in my free time, I'm gonna compare it. I swear they confirmed a King Ghidorah costume. I might be wrong. They might have just said Mechagodzilla. But I swear they did that. Yeah, I swear. Because I swear I saw a mock-up for a King Ghidorah costume. Maybe that was a fan-made thing. Maybe I'm thinking of a fan-made thing. Because I know there was a fan-made Godzilla before Godzilla was actually confirmed. It was more blue than the actual one. God, am I ever gonna... Watch, if they ever bring the Godzilla costume back into stores. Which I don't think I ever... Because they had it in stores. I missed it, or I didn't have enough crowns or whatever. And then I only ever saw the fiery one after that. They never had the original. But watch, if they bring it back, they're going to charge crown bucks for it. Again, when the shop renews like every week. Because I swear that Nebula costume was in the game for crowns. I swear I've seen that Nebula costume before. And I swear it was like a 5 or 10 crown costume. And now they're charging real money for it. I don't know, I might be going crazy here, but that sounds right to me. It is nice that, in theory, you can now get, like, all the parts of the costume at once. Because one of the things that did suck beforehand was that you could never get all... Right, there's that, like, a bottom may show up, but you have to wait for the top. Like, I've never saw I have the top of the Hotline Miami costume. The chicken that I used for the longest time. the bottom part never showed up in stores. And I always found that weird. I don't know anymore. Okay, good. Alright, come on, new bean. And I do want to say, I know that right there, and I've said before, I've never actually spent money in a free-to-play game, but I have said, at least with Fortnite's microtransactions, that if I had actually liked Fortnite, I probably might have actually spent some money in it. Right? Like, I have admitted that. Like, if a free-to-play game is good, I am willing to spend some money on it. Because, again, it's a free game, and when a game is good, sometimes it's okay to support developers. And, like, back when Fortnite... Again, this was when Fortnite launched. When Fortnite launched, the game was good. And, yeah, there was a lot of good things about them. And I might have, but I didn't like... I was a PUBG guy, and I refused to spend money on PUBG. Because that was a paid game that then later on put in all that bullshit. But yeah, right now, I will never spend money on Fall Guys. That's... I don't want to... Again, I'm not going to, like, make a declarative statement, like, as God as my witness. No, I'm not going to do that. But I have no intention to spend money in this game. Because, again, this is the make or break it point. This is either... This is it, or this is the end of me playing Fall Guys forever. Right? Depending on how I feel this season. So, we shall see. You know something I'm curious about? Is the satellite still there in the background? They had this whole event where they launched a satellite. And the satellite showed up in every map. Yeah.
Do you have the problem since you have a skin you're getting targeted 24/7?
No.
I'm running in a lobby. No one has a skin, and I'm getting targeted only.
Huh, that's interesting. And you're playing on, like, whatever, like...
I was playing duos just...
Oh. Every duos game I got, I didn't get a partner. So it was... Yeah. Huh, targeting people with skins. I mean, again, I made that joke about the kids who were bullied in Fortnite for being default skins, but... Yeah, I haven't had that problem. Admittedly, I haven't been in any games that would, like, merit that. And that bouncing one I just blame was a mess because, you know, everyone was in the center. Okay, let's see. So he got, what, second? And we'll get top... No, probably not 10, but we'll get close. Yeah, something like that. We're close. Because, yeah, I think 3 of our team members, right? Don't know what the other guy has, but there's a Splunky and then there's a default skin, which... he's doing okay. You know, he's not having a terrible time. Yeah, I wonder... I wonder... Because, you know, people... I've said before, the true dead games are the games nobody talks about. AKA Bleeding Edge, Paradise Falls. Or, was it called Paradise Falls? Radical Heights. It was called Radical Heights. Yeah, those are the dead games. The games that nobody talks about. Fall Guys, right, even though if people are calling a game a dead game, that means it's not a dead game. For a game to be dead, people have to, you know, forget about it completely. But I wonder if now that Fall Guys is free to play, now, because it already was, again, popular enough, I wonder if now that it's free to play, it's just going to be, right, if it's going to blow up. I mean, I don't know how big Fortnite is anymore. I know at its peak it was everywhere. I mean, it was freaking in Avengers Endgame. But now, I know, again, I know that they had to add in that no building mode because it just got so annoying. And again, I actually even joked about playing Fortnite again after they added that no building mode because that was my least favorite part of the game. That's why I always preferred PUBG. Okay, I can do this one. Or other... Oh, he's just a normal green skin. Okay, he's doing pretty well, though. Give him that. I thought he was in a costume as well. He's doing pretty well. Let's just grab people. I'm sure there's one of the daily or weekly challenges is grabbing people. Like, there's probably, like, grab 1,000 beans or something, so maybe we'll grab 1,000 beans. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Nope, we're out. Okay, that... I know I got a little bit gloaty there, but wow. Who are you? Montes 31. Okay. I can already tell you we're out, like, because, you know, this is a survival game. There's nothing we can do to stay in this. Yeah, I bet there's one that's like grab 1,000 people or something. It could be even 10,000, but I bet there's something. Because I do wonder if, as part of the daily challenges, right, I worry about the game being more right, my biggest concern is not, surprisingly, even though I'm complaining a lot about the microtransactions, those can be widely ignored. No, my bigger worry is the game becoming more grindy. Right, like now you get less XP for winning matches, or the other thing is the amount of XP required to level up increases exponentially. Because again, as long as you do in the previous version, as long as you did the 3 daily challenges, it was basically a guaranteed level a day. I wonder if that's still. And again, sometimes you could get like way more. Like sometimes you'd have some good rounds, and you'd get way more. Oh yeah, I can't. Again, it's right. It annoys me right now because that's not how it used to work. I'm sure I will eventually get used to it. Reach round 3 in any show. Because, yeah, I wonder if, like, was level 5 in the previous showcase? Was it 500? Or was it 250, right? Did they exponentially increase it? I don't know. And so, see, you see how, like, some of these are sparkling? I'm wondering if the sparkling... Either the sparkling ones are the tier skip ones, or if it's the premium season pass ones. I'm not entirely sure. And I'm not going to use that tier skip. Like, I know it wants me to, but I'm not going to. So yeah, we've done all the daily challenges. Pretty simple. And now we just got to win any show, get another gold medal in a race, and just do a bunch of stuff. One more gold medal and like a survival round gets us that one. But yeah, I do think the weekly challenges are a great idea, right? I mean, we've already made good progress on most of them, and just one good round gets us that one. I kind of wish this marathon was only like 30 days. Like, I know these are a lot, some of these. Oh my god, there it is. Grab 1,000 player in... Oh, so team rounds are still in the game. Okay. That's a lot. but they're all possible, right? And like you can probably work for some of these. Yeah, no, I think all of the, and I'm pretty sure in like a month time I've won 5 shows. But it is going to suck when you do all of these and then it's just like, oh well, okay. I feel like setting it for what, 70 days? It's just a little too much. All right, let's do some just solo shows for a little bit. Then we'll do some then we'll do some of the new one and then we'll probably end off. So probably, I don't know, like maybe another half-ish hour, maybe a little longer. Definitely a little longer than like half an hour. And I don't want to give my full judgment on the game like today, right? I don't want to be like, oh, Fall Guys is ruined or Fall Guys is saved. I have all of these concerns, but I don't think that this is like the end of it, right? Like I'm not going to make my decision today. We will be back on Thursday we'll be back with Pokemon because, yeah, we have Obstagoon now. But on Saturday we will be back Fall Guys in chat, right? That hasn't changed. At least until Splatoon comes in and takes up all my time. But that's not until September. Let's just see how we can do on some solos. Yeah, it's gonna be cool once the update's been out a little longer. I hope there's eventually like a team that just is made out of the dragon pieces. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool to see. And I hope someone, some YouTuber, Twitch streamer, you know, because custom lobbies are still in the game, organizes a custom lobby that has all right. The streamer is the head, his friend is a tail. And then they have just a bunch of other people come in as body parts. Because I know somebody did, for the launch of this, for free-for-all, someone organized a bunch of players together to make a heart. Right? To make hearts. And that was like a whole thing that happened. So yeah, that's going to be cool eventually. We'll see. I don't know. Honestly, and part of me is excited for the new season, but then I just think about that shop, because I think the new maps are good and everything. Yeah, I just think about the shop and I'm just so disappointed, man. And like the new season, because like I remember when they bumped the season pass from 40 to 50. And, you know, I was worried about them ruining the XP rate then as well. And again, it literally happened on stream. I don't think there was a change, but I was worried about that. But I felt the new 50 season pass, again, I was able to complete it, and if the game's good, I'll complete a 100 season pass, sure. Usually if it gets me the new one for free, but again, this is the jobification. I see those ads for, like, it's not called Bulge, but it's something like that, where it's like, oh, why play video games and not get paid for it, right? People don't play video games to have fun anymore, right? Like, legitimately, there's a service. I've seen ads for it both on YouTube, both on random YouTube videos, and within YouTube, like YouTubers who were sponsored by it, who are like, oh yeah, here's a service, and it gets you like paid for like playing video games. But like that sounds awful, right? Like you play video again. Nintendo famously said, if the game's not fun, why play it? And I know some people don't agree with that. Some people like video games as a second job, and I don't entirely blame them. But I play it to have fun, you know? And it's given the chance. And the thing is that given the chance, players will optimize the fun out of a video game. I don't remember who said that. I want to say it was a designer on Darkest Dungeon. But I'm definitely wrong. But yeah, given the chance, players will optimize the fun out of a video game. And that gets taken advantage of in these games that want you coming back every day as a job. Again, if the game... I think Fall Guys is fun, right? Like, they have the daily challenges to, you know, keep you coming back every day. Oh, I didn't know that. You get it... if you hold it for the entire 80 seconds, you get the gold. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I'm terrible at tail tag. But yeah, if the game's not fun, why play it? Given the chance, players will optimize the fun out of the video game. Does it even... Oh, it goes on for just a little over 80 seconds. It goes on for 90 seconds. So that means you have 10 seconds to get a tail. Or you start with a tail and you can lose it in the last 10, I guess, but... Oh, come on. I am terrible at this. Anyone who knows that I am terrible at tail tag. The old strategy used to be you run around the middle, but that stopped working a long time ago. Holy crap. Okay, I just gotta get one back for just, oh, no, you don't have that. Neither do you. You do, but I can't get it from you. Come on. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, that's new. Telling me I needed 30 seconds of tail time? That's new. At least I think it's new. I don't know, maybe that's all. But again, there's more transparency now. Because I guess getting golds, because they're making it right for new players, but also getting golds and silvers matters more, I guess. Technically, again, the daily challenges have kind of always been there. Volleyball again. It's weird, because the ball feels so slow. But at the same time, like, it definitely has, like, moon gravity on it. And yet it's also very simple to screw it up. Does Rocket, you know, and I don't play Rocket League, but does Rocket League work the same, have all these same things? Because I know Rocket, again, I bought Rocket League, I paid money for it, and I know it went free to play at some point. At least I think it did. I don't know, it's just really, this is like the first time a game I've had, like, major investment in has done something like this. Like, yeah, I knew about Fortnite before it became a free-to-play game, you know, before they introduced the Battle Royale mode. But literally nobody gave a shit about that game. And if they hadn't introduced the Battle Royale mode and made it free to play... Honestly, if Fortnite had introduced the Battle Royale mode and had made it, right, like a $10 purchase, I stand by Fortnite would not have been as big as it is. I can guarantee that. Because why pay money for something when somebody else is giving it away for free? They gave, right? That's why Fortnite, even though PUBG was huge, there's a reason nobody talks about PUBG anymore. Again, people might. I don't hear people call PUBG a dead game. I just don't hear people talk about it. But every once in a while I see like a Twitch clip or something that makes me think that, yeah, people are still playing it. So, who knows? I could be completely wrong. Again, I don't want to call it a dead game. I just don't hear talk about it. And I think another thing is, this is completely unrelated, kind of. But there is definitely a difference between, like, people not talking about PUBG anymore. Because, you know, that's an always online game. You know, that's a game that needs other players to be playing for you to play it. Whereas I saw people complaining about, like, oh, why is nobody talking about, I don't think that it was Elden Ring, but it was something like that. It was like maybe it was Horizon, where it's like, oh, Horizon came out like 2 months ago. Why is nobody talking about it anymore? Because it was a story-based game. Those who were talking about it beat it, and they moved on to the next thing. Really, it only matters if people stop talking about your game if you base your game around people playing it every day. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? Oh my god, we got screwed here. You have to do this one perfectly. And it sucks. Like, that red bean right there is gonna get up. Because even if we get up there in time, yeah, no. I hate Fall Mountain nowadays. Because you just have to be perfect on it. Like, literally. Because there's always somebody who will be perfect on it. Because if you aren't, yeah, somebody else will. Okay. See, we got 1,000 XP right there. That's almost 3 levels. And that's just for, yeah, completing one of the weekly challenges. Yeah, wow. And there's some like that one that's worth even more. Our hot dog still looks great. Okay. Oh, here's a classic. Classic pain in my ass. Oh, you know, so Fall Guys adjacent. Oh, it's directly Fall Guys, but Chalk Eaters who do like the video game music, the video game like song. It used to be video game parody. Has kind of, as an art form, kind of died out. Like, I know Brento Floss, I think he even put out a new video today. He's still technically around. He's kickstarting his new video game, you know, but like and I know JT Music is still around. I'm sure others are as well. But like there used to be this whole thing of like video game musicians, and not like soundtracks, you know, like people who made like vocal songs. That I feel like as an art form has just kind of gone by the wayside. It's like any fandom that used to produce music back in the day. That was almost a perfect run of Seesaws. Holy shit. It basically was, actually. But yeah, no, like any video game, like who... How do... Again, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's video game fans who created music. And they don't do, like, instrumentals. They do, like, full vocal songs. It's mostly a parody-heavy genre, right? But, you know, there are people who do original work. Again, Brento Floss, JT Music. But there were tons of people who did parodies. Nate Wants to Battle. And I'm sure these people also worked on originals as well. But yeah, I feel like music on YouTube like that has mostly gone by the wayside. And of course, new stuff comes, right? Like, I remember the MLP fandom used to be huge into making original songs. But, you know, the fandom died and the show ended. So those people moved on to other things. And I know stuff like that still exists. There's, is her name Maddie Buckley? Who did an entire album of songs for My Hero Academia. Which I've heard, like, 2 or 3 of them. Actually pretty decent. But yeah, I know that that's a whole thing, but they're one of the few groups that actually came out like after all of these, like, right? Like most of the big players in this genre have, you know, moved on to other things or become like more serious, like non-video game related musicians. But a group called the Chalk Eaters, who became, at least in my experience, they became famous. The one they did like a Bowsette song that I don't remember anyone talking about, but they did a song about Bethesda being a bunch of, like, you know, lying cheaters. That was where I first heard of them, and they've done some other stuff since then that's actually pretty well done. They did a Keanu Reeves song for Cyberpunk. They did a Christmas song that was okay. They did a COVID song that was also pretty decent, all things considered. I think they're Russian based, if I remember correctly. But yeah, to put that long story wrapped up, they put out a Fall Guys song today called "Rise Guys," and it's a ballad. It reminds me of, again, another one who used to do stuff back. God, this was like 2012. Was Brawl in the Family. Brawl in the Family was a webcomic that, you know, did a few musical stuff, and they even, when they made a new book about Waluigi a few years back, and they put out some new, like, Waluigi stuff, like they did Waluigi Africa. But yeah, they've done some music stuff. In Brawl in the Family, the first ever song they did was called Ode to the Minions, and that's what this Rise Guys song reminds me of. It reminds me of Ode to the Minions. Oh, crap. It's not bad. Yeah, the Chalk Eaters are, you know, they're decent. They've gotten, I mean, they got freaking the voice actress who does GLaDOS for one of their songs. What if we get, this is Nathaniel Bandy. What if we, on the June 28th/29th, which is when the Nintendo Direct is rumored, we get a Splatoon 3 Direct instead of a Nintendo Direct? It'd be funny. Cause yeah, there is a, what's it called, Direct tomorrow? A Xenoblade Direct tomorrow. That, and again, this has caused this whole discourse of is Nintendo giving Xenoblade and Fire Emblem too much representation? Are they giving it too much time by giving it its own directs? And yeah, fuck off with that. Let's get this one first. Okay, come on, bounce. Okay, I actually don't want to be here. Okay, maybe I do actually. Okay, I do want to get off. Oh, come on. Oh, really? It didn't give it to me. So there is actually a way to, like, when you fall down, you can, like, bounce your way back up on the side platforms. It's really awkward to do, especially when you're falling off by, like, hitting a ring or something like that. So, you know, I was thinking about this. So I mentioned, right, Master Chief's coming to this game. There's a ton of PlayStation representation in Fall Guys. Because, again, they had a year exclusivity on the game. We know it was at least a year. And I bet Free For All took another, what, like 10 months? Because they announced the Switch port a while ago. But, if I had to, you know, we know for Nintendo, because of the Epic Game Store lawsuit, we know that Nintendo and Epic were in talks to get Samus in Fortnite. And I'm honestly surprised. I know Nintendo is very stingy with their IP. I'm honestly surprised it didn't happen. And you may think, well, oh, maybe it didn't happen. Well, one, because Nintendo's stingy with their IP. But also because, you know, they had a new Metroid game coming out. But I legitimately think that a new Metroid game is all the more reason to put Samus in Fortnite. Because if Samus is in Fortnite, that means more kids know about her. And that means more sales for the new Metroid game. That's just that's how it works, right? We know for a fact that that's how it works, right? Like any accompanying media will make a piece of related media do better. See, for example, the Witcher TV show making the Witcher game have its high concurrent player numbers. I don't think it was ever, but it was definitely it was like the highest in like 3 years. It was something like crazy like that. It was right, and shit like that happens, right? Or, you know, I know Nintendo doesn't get YouTubers, at least Nintendo of Japan doesn't. But again, if a YouTuber talks about a Nintendo game, like a big one, then yeah, it would definitely, if they talk about it positively, that definitely gets it more views, as does any game. Again, Fortnite became big because of YouTubers. They weren't the first ones playing it, but they played it, and then the kids who watched them started playing it, which encouraged them to, you know, the YouTubers to play it more. But one of the reasons why I wonder if the reason Nintendo characters were never in Fortnite is because Fortnite, for all of its child friendliness, which it is very child friendly, it is still, at the end of the day, a game about guns and, you know, shooting people, doing the big shoots. And I wonder if Nintendo just wanted nothing to do with that. Right? Nintendo doesn't do the big shoots. I mean, yes, Splatoon, but Splatoon is very cartoony and colorful. And so that made right, Nintendo didn't want anything to do with that. But Fall Guys is not that. It's, you know, it's about a bunch of cute little beans. So I think it is all the more likely. Oh my god, the person grabbed me, but we still got in. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it is all the more possible that because, you know, Fall Guys is this cute little bean game, we might actually get Nintendo representation in it. Right? Isabelle from Animal Crossing, or right, like an Isabelle and Tom Nook costume, a Mario cap. I doubt they'd give him Mario, but literally anything is possible. Because it's a cartoon game about beans. Whereas Fortnite, at the end of the day, is a gun game with shoots. You do the big shoots on the bad guy. As you play as, Jonesy, Space Marine. Or whatever the fuck. Are we gonna get Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Possible. It is possible, sadly. We've got real people as represented as beans in Fall Guy. I mean, their Twitter community manager, who I think is still working at Epic, or still working for them. I honestly don't know. Like their Twitter used to have like a lot of personality to it that I'm not gonna say has gone away, because like today, on the launch of their big free for all, they were representing stuff with like not MS Paint, but it was like drawings of that level of quality, right? For it. Nope. I couldn't. That guy was in the way, and I couldn't get around him to get that run up. I mean, I probably could have, but yeah, I wonder. I do think Fall Guys, because again, Fall Guys and Fortnite are kind of similar, but they are different, and I wonder if that difference, right? Because kids who have Epic Game Store accounts to play Fortnite can now play this. Look at that! Look at how much XP we just got right there. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Interesting how all these level ups are 500. Oh, and now they were 500 for a little bit there. Huh, it would actually be very interesting if they were all 500. That's actually kind of wild to think about. We got our first Fall Guys bucks. Oh, actually, we got it beforehand, but we have it now. And we got the middle segment of the dragon. I swear this was already I might have had chicken legs, but I swear something that looked exactly like this was already in the game. Okay, since we got all, let's do a few more rounds of the Star Stadium show. And then we'll call it a day. I was gonna buy something today, and I had it in my cart, and I went to check out. And as I went to check out, the cost of shipping was more than the product, and there was no way to right, there was like no cheaper shipping option. I'd be happy to wait, like, to buy something and then wait like a month if it meant I didn't have to pay shipping. Like, seriously? But nope, there was only a single shipping option, and it was more than the price of the product. So I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Again, part of me, the timing on that one is so weird. Okay, let's see. Come on. No, right at the very end we botch it. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, I just needed a second there. How? It is actually nice that I have the arrow that I can just see exactly where I am. Ooh, that's... And it's over. Gosh, I guess... You know, I don't think this one's actually that hard. Like, compared to, like, some of the other ones that, like, where you're in, like, a ring eliminating players, I don't actually think this one's that hard. But it's just... Maybe it's just because it's all the new players. It's just been getting people out so fast. It really does kind of surprise me. This one I just find kind of annoying. Again, it's because you're getting 15, and like, again, I swear, on most of the other maps, the gold ring gets you 5, right? 5 points. But in this one, I think it only gets you 3. So that just takes so much longer. I know everyone circles up in the middle. Yeah, really, this one sucks because of the physics. Like, that's what's really starting to irk me here. It's just you bumping into other beams. Boom. And I do know if you jump off the one of the platforms, and if you land on the bounce pad, it does start you with more height. Like, it doesn't start you back at like 0. As long as you've got height going into it, right? It's a quiv. You gain it up to a certain point, but you can, like, right, it doesn't restart at 0 every time, unless you, like, fall or get knocked out. Alright, final round. Last fall. Alright, we've got this. Probably not, but it'd be nice to at least win one tonight, you know? We probably won't, but it'd be nice. Oh my gosh, what blew up right there? How we have not been knocked off, I have no idea. There we go. That one, I feel, the way those balls explode are just so weird. Like I know you can hold, like you can cook them, right? You can hold on to them to cook them longer. But then when the way you throw them is weird. Like, I feel like they don't go as far as I'd want, or... I don't know, it's just strange. Getting close with those. And see, I know how... The way XP is calculated is kind of weird. Because I know it has something to do with how many rounds you've played and, like, how far you get. So, the fact that this show, Star Showdown or whatever, only has, like, 3 or 4 rounds, it's probably a big... right? It probably does affect things. And it only has, what, 38 players? But, yeah. It's just, there's a lot of testing to be done. Yeah, the camera on this one must be glitched or something. Because it should be moving around the track. At least I would think it would be. I don't think it matters where you go at the start. Because, yeah, you can get hammered. Yeah, right now, everything's... Right now, right, I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting all these challenges. Give it a few weeks once, like, all the lower ranked players have been weeded out or whatnot. And, oh my gosh, having all these new consoles is going to be a pain in the ass. Because you now have people who know what they're doing. Right? Everyone who remains, anyways, will know what they're doing. I don't know. Again, now that they're bought by Epic, they probably appeal to more kids now than ever. So there might always be kids on here. You know... Long live the ideas of the XBLA. Is it was the acronym XBLA or was XBLA something else? Was that just Xbox Live Arcade? I feel like there's something on... Right, I know Xbox Live is what I was referencing, but... I know XBLA... What was it? Was it Because there was Xbox Summer of Games, or whatever that was called. That was something like that. And also the thing I don't know as well is this, are we in the official like PS5 version? Because I know they said they were doing a PS5 version of Fall Guys, but I don't know if this counts as that, or if this is just right, or if that's coming later on down the line. I actually don't know, because I know there is like a version. Again, I don't even know what the difference is between. It feels like the line between the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X is very blurred. So I don't know if it matters, and it might not matter on PS5. I'm not sure. I know there's the old version and the new version, which the one thing that irks me about the old version is in the new version is that I got the infallible achievement on the new version, so my old version will never have that achievement, right? I would never, like, I would have actually had a chance on getting the platinum on the old version, but no, like if I had gotten it, I would have had the platinum by now, but I didn't, so I never did. Yeah, I find this one. I mean, I know we got eliminated like on our first round of this, but I don't know. I think this one is actually pretty easy, all things considered. But yeah, like the first time we played it, yeah, we got just first eliminated. Trying to figure out why people are mad at CinemaSins. I see people talking about it, but I don't know why. Did they put out a Multiverse of Madness thing, or am I just thinking of something else? And you know what sucks about the Star Showdown is we're always going to get this one, right? Because of how the Star Showdown works. Because it's all the new maps. We're always going to get this one. Let's see, what new video did CinemaSins put in? Oh, the Batman. Okay, that would actually explain it. Okay, maybe that's why people are mad at them. I don't know, but I see a lot of people tweeting about it without explaining it. Like they said something in their Batman review. I'm definitely not gonna fucking watch it. What? Oh my gosh, that other beam blocked me. Everyone's going to that side, so I'm not gonna. I'll stay here. Thank you very much. There we go. And see, I'm not terrible at this ring one. I just find it. I don't know. I find it kind of annoying. Okay, let's go into this finale. So yeah, so far I have not had a good time on this one, but we'll see. We'll see. How long have we been? Okay. Do I want to? We'll do one more game after. You know, we'll do one more game. I was like, do I want to make this the last one? Now we'll do one more. And it only has 3 layers, which is so interesting. I'm wondering if the old strategy of how to play hexagons just doesn't work on this new map. Maybe that's the problem. Oh shit, it is speeding up. Again, my thought is that this is a giant ring. But that just straight up might not... Okay, maybe it is true, because, yeah, we are coming back here. If I stick to my little side... and nobody forks with me, maybe we'll be good. It's just the 2 of us. And yeah, he's trying to stay ahead. Holy crap! That was going really fast at the end. Holy shit. Oh, it's like a Batman pose sort of thing. Oh, it's Assassin's Creed jumping into the hay bale. Even though they miss in the... Oh, that was weird. Huh. Yeah, we'll do one more. And you know, okay... Again, I'm literally going to be talking about the microtransactions on this until, you know, the end of time. But the other thing is, at least at the moment, they're not selling like double XP boosters, right? Because that's my problem with games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, is that they made the game more grindy, but then offered you a way to pay real money to get double XP. To, you know, make the game less grindy, which is how the game was intended to be played, but they made their game worse. And I specifically blame the people working on the grounds at Ubisoft. You know, they didn't have any say in this. This was the people higher up who, you know, wanted to make as much money as possible because their game wasn't a live service game. So they had the people beneath them make the game more grindy and then sold double XP. Right, and so far, there isn't like any double XP. I know there's the season pass skipper thing, but that's technically not like a double XP thing. And but of course, that does make me wonder, like, are they still going to do double XP weekends? Or I know before this season started, last week, there was a triple XP weekend where you could literally gain triple XP. And that was really nice. Are they still going to do, for like people who hadn't completed the last season, are they still going to do those? I know Call of Duty does double XP, but you have to pay real money to get like a Monster Energy can or whatever to get that double XP. You got to buy some Mountain Dew and Doritos, which is also fucking bullshit. That I mean, I don't think it's called out. Again, it's so mundane. With the problems in the game industry, Call of Duty... Right, paying Tostina's pizza rolls to do double XP things is fucking small potatoes compared to Overwatch's loot boxes or literally any other like hundreds of things that are just fucking bullshit. Like, God, everything Pokemon Unite does. Pokemon Unite is still the worst freaking mobile game ever, right? It's insulting how bad the monetization in Pokemon Unite is. Like, seriously, it's because it has loot boxes, it has microtransactions, it has pay to win. You know, the thing gamers claim to hate so much in video games, right? Some people are fine with loot boxes as long as they're only cosmetic, you know, like Overwatch, even though that's also fucking bullshit. But no, Pokemon Unite literally has pay-to-win loot boxes, and nobody cares. That is seriously one of the most scummy games I have ever seen. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, okay. I was worried about how we're on the wrong side for that hammer, but I guess not. We don't have to worry about it. There we go. Of course. Okay. Golds will appear on the own. There's a certain, I mean, nothing's like perfect, but there definitely are certain patterns to these things that if you just follow, you'll be good. Okay. Oh, golds are only worth 2. Okay. That doesn't help me at all, but okay. That actually makes things way more complicated, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's not great at all. Let's come over here. I keep getting bumped. Ah, screw that up. Okay, there we go. We're all good. Yeah, I don't know. This ring one's just like, it's not hard. It's not too hard. It's just kind of long. It reminds me of the bowling in Wii Sports. I haven't touched Wii Sports in like 3 weeks. I don't know. It's not a, again, it's not a bad game. It's just I don't like how, you know, so there's this whole thing right now on with Nintendo and like, right, I talked about the Xenoblade and thing and how people are worried that, or how some assholes, I'm just gonna call them that, are worried that like Nintendo's giving too much love to Fire Emblem and Xenoblade, even though there are 4 Xenoblade games on Switch and 3 Fire Emblems, including the new one. Because I'm not counting the 30th anniversary thing, because that's, first of all, it was a remake, and second of all, it's not available anymore. But, yeah, there's only, like, 4 and 3, and that's including the new games coming out later this year. Which, of course, yeah, Nintendo's giving love to Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem comes out on Friday. Xenoblade comes out in July. That's a month away. Of course they will be. But, right, and there's tons of Mario games. There's a new Zelda game every year. Sometimes there's 2. But, the thing is, you know, I saw someone being like, and, you know, Nintendo fans, instead of complaining about how there's too many, Xenoblade games and Fire Emblem games, maybe you should complain about how there's too many unfinished sports games. And, yeah, again, that's kind of becomes Nintendo's strategy, is release a game and then slowly patch it with updates over the coming weeks. And I guess that's where they found success. So what that bean did right there, that one in the costume, you know, so normal Hexagon, you want to try to stay on top as fast as possible. on this map with the ring, I don't recommend it. I recommend trying to get down to the ring as quickly as possible, because it can totally backfire on you. Yeah, you just get snagged under the ring, and that's it. But I'm trying to make this last. Okay, that might be a problem for future me to worry about. That might also be a problem for future me to worry about. So there's one other guy who I have no idea where he is. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Oh, there's... Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. And I got snagged on the thing and went out. Like, it, like, literally stopped me. I don't think the Shovel Knight guy's got it, all things considered. But yeah, it's now such a hassle to just leave a match. Because before you could just hit exit and it exits. Now you gotta hit, like, 2 more button prompts. Oh, 3 more button prompts, excuse me. Did we? Oh yeah, we did it. Okay, that's a lot more fame. Okay. So we're what, a tenth of the what? 15% of the way through the season pass? On our again, and that will slow down considerably as time goes on. Right, like right now it's 560 to get it, but like by the time we get like here, it's gonna be so much more. That's cute. That's cute. But I cannot believe the Mechagodzilla. My most anticipated. You know what? I wish they would do gold and silver faceplates. I wish that was something they had done, so that way like we could have a silver faceplate to match the silver Mechagodzilla, or I could have like a gold faceplate to match my golden hot dog. Backpacks intro. I wish. Part of me wishes backpacks were like separate, so that way I could wear, right, the Bunger backpack with my Bunger hat, but yeah, whatever. But this shop, man, this is... And yeah, I'm not going, like, I could spin the things to get the... Again, I swear that costume you used to be able to get for crowns. And now you have to pay real money for it. That's fucking bullshit. Same thing with this one. God, it's a fucking... They've destroyed their economy, but hey, if you don't give a shit about costumes, or you only care about costumes in the season pass, you're fine. But yeah, I'm gonna try to spend as little money as possible. AKA none. Unless they do something like immaculate. No. And I don't even know if the show bucks you earn in the season pass are the ones you use to purchase the next season pass, or if these are just like free to collect, right? I don't even fucking know. Or if you just get the new season pass for free once you complete this one. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off today. We'll be back on Thursday. We'll be back with more Pokemon. We'll head back to the Isle of Armor, and we'll probably hopefully defeat the 7th and 8th gym. I don't think we'll complete the story. We might, but I don't think so. But we'll definitely do the 7th and 8th gym. And, you know, evolve Morty, Slowbro, or Slowking into, or evolve Morty the Slowpoke into Slowbro. We have Obstagoon now. But yeah, we'll do that, and we'll continue with that on Thursday. And then Saturday we'll be back in Fall Guys. I'll probably you know, do the daily challenges in Fall Guys, keep up with those. But yeah. And then I gotta get back to Minecraft because I pulled a. We'll talk about it on Saturday, but I pulled a prank on someone, and I know while I was streaming they were pranking me back. So maybe I'll go see what that is, and again we'll talk about it on Saturday. It'll be a lot of fun. I finally saw the Warden in Minecraft, and oh boy was that cool. But we'll talk about it then. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off for today. Cause yeah, I did all the daily challenges, and I even did some of these weekly ones. And we're close on others. Oh, wait. We got 2 left. Holy shit, actually. Oh my gosh. These ones are going to take a little longer, but they're all... Honestly, I think the hardest one is this one. Because we have not seen a single team round. But the rest of these seem totally possible. And within, like... Again, within, like... 70 days. God, I think that's way too long, but, yeah. We'll see. But yeah, with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.